Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'll be unboxing the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. This is the brand new Note 9 guys. It does not belong to me. So before we start this video, a special thanks and thumbs up to my mate Alan, who was kind enough to give me his brand new sealed Samsung Galaxy Note 9. The phone will be with me for just over a week or maybe under 2 weeks, so I won't have much time. But once again, like I said, a huge thanks to Alan. It takes a lot for someone to give their brand new phone to someone to review it, so I'm that lucky someone guys. Let's quickly unbox this. I know I'm a bit late guys, and also at the same time there are plenty of unboxing videos on YouTube already, so let's not waste too much time and let's have a quick look around the box, and then soon after we will be opening the box. So this is the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 in midnight black color. Okay, so on the left of the box says Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Up top you got this S Pen picture, and this time around it's got some added extra features as opposed to the S Pen on the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. So nothing much around guys. At the back, as you can see, the typical usual specs: 128 gigs of memory. It does not come in 64 gigs anymore. A 6.4 inch Super AMOLED screen, 0.1 inch longer than the Note 8. Super speed dual pixel camera, same as we have on the Samsung Galaxy S9. A super slow motion 8 megapixel autofocus selfie camera, which is now pretty much standard on all Samsung flagship phones. Iris scanner, eye scanner, all that sorts of stuff. S Pen with remote control, like I said, some added features: 128 gigs of memory and 6 gigs of RAM. And the one thing I'm looking forward to is stereo speakers tuned by AKG, same as we had on the Samsung Galaxy S9. And to date, this phone remains one of the best phones when it comes to front-facing stereo speakers, or rather the odd setup where one speaker is front-facing and the other one is bottom, which gives you that stereo effect, same as we have on the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. And the second thing I'm looking forward to is the 4000 milliamp battery. Now, most of you guys who've gone to the Samsung Galaxy flagship phones, the S8, the S9 and the S9 Plus, you know, ever since the Note 7 saga, Samsung has been very careful with putting a big battery on a Note or a flagship Galaxy phone. However, finally, after working on this stuff for about a couple of years and giving us a rather average smallish battery on the Note 8 at 3300 milliamp, finally they have taken the plunge and they are now giving us a 4000 milliamp battery. And let's hope that when I get the phone out of the box, it won't explode in the days to come. Wireless charging and also IP68 water and dust resistance. So without wasting any more time, let's quickly open the box up and see what we got. That's the packaging away. Okay, so more packaging. There we go. Break the seal. And this is the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Okay, so first of all, let's pick this stuff up. I'm sure this is the pin and the documentation, so let's leave it like that. We don't need that at the moment. I know most of you are not interested. Let's pull the phone out. Hey, there we go. This is the brand new Samsung Galaxy Note 9, and it looks quite nice, like any typical Galaxy phone. Okay, at the back, as you can see guys, let's remove the cover. There we go. We're gonna save it, keep it safe, because it belongs to my mate Alan, so I'm gonna wrap it up the way once I give it back to him. There we go. That sound, that feeling of a brand new phone is fantastic. Okay, so this is the brand new Samsung Galaxy Note 9 guys. At the back you can see it's got this fingerprint sensor, thankfully now in the same place as we have on the Samsung Galaxy S9, so that's good news. And those of you who obviously own the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, I own one as well guys. As you can see, I used to hate this position. It's so awkward, you can never get to it. That's why I love this new placement, and I hope I will be enjoying that, and it's more practical. This phone is a bit bigger as opposed to the Samsung Galaxy S9, so it'll be interesting to see in my usage that how easy it is to access the fingerprint sensor. And then we have the dual 12 megapixel camera at the back, along with the LED flash and everything else, including various sensors. Okay, so down at the bottom, Type-C USB along with 3.5mm headphone jack. Lots of fans out there, millions of them. I'm sure you're going to cherish the fact that they still are keeping this port. Okay, and then we have the speakers, microphone jack, and the brand new S Pen, which has got more added features as opposed to what we had on the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. I'll be using that guy, testing it for a few weeks, and we'll see how this actually performs. Apparently you can take selfies with it, you can use camera, you can do various other bits and bobs. On the left hand side you got the Bixby button, which I absolutely hate, same as we had on the Note 8 and the S8 and the S9. And we have the volume rocker right above the Bixby button. Now up top here we have the SIM tray along with the expandable memory slot and another noise cancelling microphone up there as well. So looking all good. Okay, so let's put the phone away for just a moment and let's see what else do we have in the box. Like I said, it won't take long. The usual converter connector to connect your USB peripherals to your phone, and then we have this another one. If you've got an old charger, you can still use this to connect to your phone. Okay, the power brick, we know plenty of time we have seen this already on Samsung phones, and the rating shouldn't be no different from it was on the older phone. As you can see guys, 5 volt 2 amp and 9 volt 1.67 amp. We will use this all. I will leave as much stuff as I can packed for Alan so he can use his phone and open his own stuff. USB cable, I also have the same from the Note 8 and the S9, and also the AKG tuned headphones as well. Don't need them, I will leave them like that with some earbuds inside and the normal usual typical stuff. Okay, so let's put the box away and let's have a look at the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. It looks beautiful in black, by the way. And just to give you a quick comparison, as opposed to the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, this is quite interesting. Let's turn the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 on and see what differences we can see visibly as opposed to the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. So the Note 8 is a 6.3 inches as opposed to the Note 9, which is a 6.4 inches. And as you can see, the screens are pretty much aligned, pretty much the same size. 0.1 of an inch of a difference is hardly any difference, but I can see already that the Note 9 is slightly heavier as opposed to the Note 8. Those of you who got an eagle eye, you must have seen the damage on my Note 8 already, guys. This is because I dropped the phone just a few days ago, and despite Samsung and all the big OEMs claiming to have the toughest Gorilla Glass installed in their phones, still we are in that age when we drop the phones, in most cases your screens will break. This will be a costly bill, but I have left this for now. I'll probably get repaired at some point. This is what it is for now. Okay, so Samsung Galaxy Note 8 versus the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. As you can see visibly, there are hardly any difference, but I can see the Note 9 is slightly heavier already. So let's bring the weighing scale in and let's have a look and see what the actual weighing difference between the two phones is. So first of all, let's put the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. There we go, guys. 190 grams, as you can see. Let me put the scale a bit more towards that so you can see clearly. There you go, 190 grams in weight, the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Now putting the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 on the weighing scale. There we go. And like I said, I felt it straight away. 202 grams. This is at least 12 grams more heavier than the Note 8. And I have to be honest, guys, I do not like the weight of the Note 8, especially when you're in bed or when you're out and about. It's a big chunky phone, and I thought that probably Samsung will reduce the weight on the new iteration, but they haven't. Instead, they have increased the weight on the Samsung Galaxy Note 9, as you can see clearly on the weighing scale. But for those of you who are Note lovers, I'm sure you wouldn't mind. The bigger the screen, the heavier the phone. Some people just love it, and there's a huge army of Note 9 out there, people who love the Samsung Galaxy Note series. Okay, so quickly go to setup. Let's try to skip all of this if we can, really quick, and we should be now heading towards the home screen. There you go, like I said, all done, and your phone is now ready to use. First and foremost, let's have a look at the power of this screen, the powerful Quad HD screen, super AMOLED stuff from Samsung. So display, that's the first thing I do. I always take off the auto brightness because I hate it. I want to use the phone in its full glory. There we go, and the screen looks pretty nice, not looking too bad. Alright, so let's have a look and see which version of Android. I'm sure it's not Pie. So here we go, it's running Android 8.1, Samsung Experience version 9.5, along with all the other information, as you can see, software information, and the patch level is up to 1st of August 2018, so not looking too bad, as this is a 128 gig storage phone. So let's have a look at the storage as well, if you can quickly find it. Battery and storage, there we go. Tap into storage, and phone as standard without installing any apps. You have, as you can see, total available space of 108.6 6.9 gigs in total out of 128 gig. 19, just over 19 gig has been taken by the system and the user data. So plenty of storage, and I'm sure most people will be more than happy without even the memory card installed. Now the front facing speakers, let's see if we can quickly show you the sound coming from it. So let's get into sound and vibrations, and then we go into the volume bit. Increase the volume as much as you can, the system volume as well, and then get into the ringtone bit, and let's listen to a few ringtone CI sounds. I tell you what, doesn't sound too bad. I can see the effect already of those stereo speakers, same as we had on the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Okay, so let's also have a quick look against the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Those of you who are rocking the smaller 5.8-inch screen flagship phone from Samsung earlier this year. So this is how it looks like against the Samsung Galaxy S9. As you can see, it's considerably easier on the hand and much easier to hold as opposed to the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. In terms of width as well, as you can see, there's a massive difference between the S9 and the Note 9. Okay, thickness is maybe, I think the Note 9 is slightly more thicker, but as opposed to the phone in general, the S9 is far more easier in the hand as opposed to what we have on the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. And once again, also quickly against the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, guys, let's measure the width. Pretty much on par, not looking any different from what I can see here so far. As you can see, pretty much the same in terms of width as well. Note 8 and Note 9 pretty much the same. And I tell you what, it's a good achievement by Samsung that they have been able to put a bigger battery in a same size body, even though the compromise has been in terms of weight. But I think most of you, and especially the Note fans, will take 10 or 12 gram extra on top any time of the day, any day of the year, as long as they get a bigger battery with more screen on time in total. So not looking too bad at all. I also have my OnePlus 6, which has been my daily driver for the last few months, and I absolutely love this phone. So let's also compare this with the Note 9. The OnePlus 6 is around 6.28 inches, nearly 6.3, but you can see how well OnePlus have done against the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. They are pretty much on par in terms of performance and screen size, and you can tell already that the difference is considerable, keeping in mind that this is 6.4, this is nearly 6.3, and still, because of the nice screen to ratio on the OnePlus 6, it is considerably easier to handle, at the same time much more manageable as opposed to the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. And I love this white color. This is really nice. However, this is about the Samsung Galaxy Note 9, guys, so nothing else, and the camera should be pretty much spot on. Let's take a few photos really quick. This is one thing where Samsung really excels a lot. So let's have a quick take a photo of my lamp. You won't be able to see that in the video. Okay, so there we go. We've taken a few photos, guys, and as you can see already, the Samsung is pretty good when it comes to cameras. Crystal clear pictures, nice depth, and nice contrast, nice colors, and the dynamic range seems very nice. But obviously this is too early, but you do expect these days in a Samsung Galaxy flagship phone with this kind of price tag, over £1,000, to obviously have some really good camera optics. And this comes with 6 GB of RAM, so performance wise I don't see that at much of a problem. Everything should be open and smooth and fast. So that's pretty much it from me on the Samsung Galaxy Note 9, guys. It was a quick unboxing. So in the next week or so, I'll be doing plenty of videos on the camera, on the battery life, performance. I'll try to do as much as I possibly can, guys. Like I said, this is not my phone, this is my mate Alan's phone, and thanks to him once again for lending me his phone for a week or maybe two. So stay tuned. Any questions, please feel free to ask me on my social media under the comment section of this video, and please give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and please subscribe to my channel as it helps, and I shall see you in the next video.